Hello, my name is Martyr, and this is Let's Play Cosmonautica, and thank you for watching. Cosmonautica is a space adventuring simulator, guys. It's very open-ended, and you can pretty much just do about anything you can imagine that you would in space, and it gives you lots of information, lots of things you can do. If you want to be a trader, or a pirate, or a smuggler, you can do all those things and more, and that's just in this version of the game, which I do believe is either an alpha or a beta, I'm not quite sure. It released on Steam Early Access September 2014, which of course means that the game is still in active development. In fact, you can see when the next update is coming there right on the bottom left of the screen. So that of course means that everything you see is subject to change, guys, and not a final representation of the game. So, just relax and enjoy the flight. Cosmonautica is being developed and published by Chasing Carrots. You can go ahead and get Cosmonautica on Steam for $9.99, and that is a pretty damn good price, in my opinion, for the complexity and things that are offered to you in this game, especially how much game time you're going to get out of this game. Now, I've barely scratched the surface of this game, guys. It's a very in-depth game, the best way to describe it. I mean, you're going to hear that it is FTL meets The Sims, and that isn't really that far from the truth. You're hiring crew, you're building a ship, you're providing them their needs, but you're also focusing on making cash, which you need to buy, better parts, ammo or supplies or whatever have you to get, basically rich. That's your essential goal. Will be a campaign mode, but it's not currently in the game yet. Right now there's just a sandbox mode and kind of a tutorial mode. So we're gonna start the game off. We're gonna check out the options, of course. Excuse me. Not really that much going on here right now. There's a couple things here, some more graphics sliders. The standard stuff, I find, at least whenever I'm looking through the options menus here. I'm going to go ahead and hit start a new game. Actually, I think I need to delete this one. Yeah, I need to delete this one. I'm going to create a new game because I want to show you how much things you can just do straight from the get-go when you hit sandbox mode. And then I'm going to come back and I'm going to do another mode where I have actually, I think, a little bit more of an action scene coming up, and I want to show you some of the action. So this is the ship right here. That was the ship right here. This is the galaxy that we're in. This is the space station that we're at. And this is our ship right here, guys. Which I do believe, I don't know what it's called. What is our ship called? Our ship is called the Flinky Weasel. I imagine that'll be something you'll be able to change eventually. But that is currently the name of our ship. It is the Flinky Weasel. And this is a kind of example of all the rooms inside the ship. You only start off with a cockpit and an engine. That's it. Everything else you have to build, put it in yourself. You have to hire the crew. You have to make sure all their needs are met. And everything is hunky-dory. If you want to build weapons, you have to buy the weapon, you have to buy the ammo for it. You can also upgrade your ship if you wanted, better classes, better versions of it. For instance, the Thunaman here, your all-in-one solution for a small challenge. And imagine this will be something they also expand on right now. There's currently, looks like 28 blocks. I'm guessing that's what that means right there. Per room, so I guess that would be how many blocks you're seeing inside of the rooms here, all totaled up. And that will be something I imagine they're going to expand upon. You're going to buy different kinds of ships, and then you'll be able to, put your crew in those, expand those out, and add more things. So let's get cracking here. There's a lot of things to look at. There's a lot of things to do. There's shopping, missions, the star chart. There's a whole lot to do here. So I'm going to start modifying my ship. I'm going to start making it habitable. And you need to buy rooms to do that. So we're going to need to obviously have a place for a crew to sleep. So that's going to cost me 1,000 credits. It takes up 2 blocks to do that. Actually, I'm going to put that down there. That's where my crew is going to sleep. These little glowing pads, by the way, are little, places where your crew can move in and out of. Let's hit apply. All right, so we got a place for our crew to sleep. They're going to need a place to go poop. So let's put that in there too. Boom, done. Apply. They got a place to poop. Now they're going to need something to eat. I'm going to put that right above their room, right there, so that way now they have pretty much all the bare essentials for living in a ship. So now we got basically everything we need to live in the ship. We're going to need to actually find somebody to man the ship. And this is where that Sims aspect comes in, because there's a lot of things that you need to keep track of. For instance, what are the skills of the character you're looking for? Well, right now, I need somebody who can prepare the ship. I need somebody who can pilot the ship. So we got a pilot right here. His name is Bryce Simon. He is human male. a level 1 pilot. And you can see kind of what determine what his level of pilot will be right by the number of stars by his particular skill. The more skill they are, the more they're going to cost. Also, the more you're going to have to pay them every day. Because right there on the top screen, you see it says one little calendar. That's day 1. So he's going to take $8 a day to keep happy and hired on my ship. So I'm going to hire this guy. And now we have a pilot. He has a list of needs. As you can see, he needs health, fatigue, hunger, and a toilet. And each character, depending on what they do and what they can offer, you will have different needs. So for instance, Philip Cerny here, who's a master cook and a really good gunner, has high strength, medium stamina, needs a high amount of food, needs a high amount of toilets, he needs to poop a lot, I guess, medium amount of required hygiene, exercise, and he needs recreation as well for me to have him board the ship. And he's going to cost me quite a bit just to hire off the bat and have him on my crew. Now, I'm not going to hire this guy because that's kind of, jumping the gun. And I want to make my way up to these kinds of pilots. You can also level up your crew by, just having them around, but their needs get higher, their payment becomes higher, things like that. So what do we need? We already pilot. A cleaner? Sure. We need someone to clean the ship. We need a repairer too. So we got everything we need pretty much right off the bat to get the ship going. Now, I know what you're thinking. Okay, well, I only have 2 beds. Now, that's because they'll do like a Sims type of thing. You can change when they do tasks, for instance. Like, I'll have him being a pilot for the first part of the day, the last part of the day. She'll clean for only the middle part of the day, and then she'll do repair, nothing, repair. And you could change their tasks. You can add more tasks. Say, well, I want you to repair all the time, or I want you to repair only one part of the time. And you can kind of change that, and it will increase their stress levels, kind of like a sim. If they're working too much, or they're not doing enough, things like that. If their needs aren't being met, they will generally freak out, might get sick, and horrible shit might happen. And then you could also decide what they do during battle. For instance, this chick's just going to clean. This guy's going to pilot the ship, obviously, in battle, and things like that. You can also basically look at their morale, see what they're saying. I really enjoy working here. I'm glad the captain chose me for this crew. I'm glad the captain chose me for this crew, and tell you what their specials, their skills, and all that good kind of stuff is. Also, you can promote them, but they need to be with you more longer, do things for that to happen. There's also research in the game, but this isn't a feature that's currently all that developed in the game. So far, you can only research the solar systems, because there is multiple sectors to space. We're just currently in the inner ring of space here. As you can see, there's a lot of space to explore here with different planets, and it could have pirates and all that good kind of stuff. But because we're in the inner core, we're not going to run into too many pirates. We're not going to run into too much danger. But there is ways to research that, which is actually through the science section. You can build a science room, which I do believe is... Where is that? Is that it? There it is. You can build a lab basically in your ship, and you also have to have someone with a science skill who will begin researching that for you, identifying planets, and allow you to get deeper into space and do all sorts of different things. And I imagine that's something that's going to be expanded upon as the game itself gets more complicated, more advanced. You could eventually research ships and rooms and facilities and galaxies and all that good stuff. The game is still being actively developed, guys, so keep that in mind. This is where you keep all your missions, by the way. This is an overview of your ship, how things are going, your engine usage, your current, your acceleration, all that good kind of stuff information, cargo, weapons. I'll be showing that stuff off here in a little bit, how your finances are doing, how your expenses are, how much money you brought in, etc., etc., etc. Okay, so then we get to the actual station itself here. Now, the stations themselves have a lot of things that they can do for you. For instance, it'll show you their traits. Like this one has a high population, has a mega disco, seeds cloning, financial district, and a shipyard. But even more advanced than that, if you go to the galaxy map, you can see more detailed information about planets. So for instance, for traders, this is going to be a big part of the deal here. So for instance, this planet, which is Dale Bayak, produces waste paper and exotic erotic magazines. Oh, Cosmonautica. Wow. Okay. But they consume water, wood, whiskey, computers, fashion, jewelry, food, beer, energy drinks, and coffee and art. And their illegals are narcotics. Now, you can use that knowledge to kind of play as a trader and or as a smuggler, and get a good idea of like, okay, well, I'm going to take their producing paper and go sell it here at Serengate, who will take, we'll just pretend they take it. We'll take water, wood, iron, and you can basically make lots of money by trading. And there's also jobs in the game as well, guys. There's a lot to do. You can buy it from the shops here, but to do that, you also have to have cargo space. You have to have a cargo room in your ship for you to be able to do that, to hold cargo aboard your ship. So we have 6 cargo space. We can be like, okay, well, I'll buy 6 water. I'll take that to another planet that needs it more, and then I'll sell it to them. But because you're going to want to play the field here, you're going to want to be like, okay, well, this planet produces that I'm on is Dorkhaven. That's a great name. Produces seeds and waste. So let's go to their shop. Let's buy seeds for cheap. They're going to give me only 176 by 6, cargo space worth of seeds. I could take that to a planet and sell that for a massive amount of money. I think that basically covers everything you can do aboard on one of the stations. You can get jobs that offer more money. For instance, I found something in my cellar. Seems to be an absolute genuine holy grail. For real, the eternal life. So on and so forth. Sell the girl for me on... would you be careful? Holy grails are illegal. So you get the idea. Again, you can be more of a smuggler type of character. Some missions have you taking people out. Some people have you just transporting people. All those require, I guess you could say, almost specializing your ship. So if you want to transport people, you're going to need to have a place for them to sit, which is what that is right there. The Hitchright Torloft 4. So there's just a lot of things you could do in this game, guys. Let's go ahead. We got some. What did we buy? What did we buy? We bought that the seeds, right? So let's find a place that takes seeds, and we'll show you what traveling is like. We're on currently Dorkhaven. Let's head to Serengate. Serengate takes seeds. They do not. Let's find a planet that doesn't want seeds. They want seeds. So let's go to Double Coin here. It's going to take me 5 days to get there. As far as the overall UI goes, it's very smooth. It's very intuitive. Basically, you can just look at your ship and all of its kind of design. The Slinky Weasel right there. I'm really hoping they let you change your name. You can also hit kind of like a detailed view and kind of see what your crew is doing inside the ship. So I can like double click on Bruce here and it'll show me what he's up to. And I can kind of zoom around and see what everyone's up to. She's repairing. She's just kind of standing around, not doing jack diddly shit. He's now apparently just walking around the ship, not really doing much. It gives you kind of an idea. Also, if you look at the back of their character sheets, you can also see like there's like a blue glow. Well, that represents their morale and their needs. The more full that is, the better. The emptier it is, that's not so good. So you'll see that kind of hover up and down as you move through the ships. Graphically, the game is very stylized, and I really enjoy the graphics quite a bit. They're charming, they're adorable. Every character really just wears skin-tight suits, which is kind of hilarious. But, it's not over-sexualized or anything. It really looks neat. You can hire aliens. There's aliens in the game, which are really dope looking. It's like this fly dude. There's all sorts of different kinds of aliens. I'm not sure if they have special abilities or not. Like in, let's say, in FTL, they may eventually have special abilities. But right now, I'm not sure if they do or not. So we'll go back to the galaxy view really quick. Now, one thing that I do not like about this game is there's a bit of downtime. You can speed the game up by pressing this button right here, and it does make things go by faster, which also allows you to see what they're doing over their day a lot more quickly, too. As you can see, somewhat, again, Sims style, they're running about, taking poops, showers, repairing, whatever have you. But I find that the downtime is a little bit longer than it necessitates. I understand that they want you to travel and there will be random events that can occur. You can call in a radio station and do a prank call, or a pirate may attack you, or whatever have you. But I just find the downtime to be a little bit longer than it needs to be, but that's something I imagine they'll be balancing out also. So we'll let them basically kind of do their thing. You can also hear kind of a ticking down. Well, that's as days are passing by. Again, we are paying our crew here to stay aboard the ship. And you can kind of see what they're doing. It's kind of cute if you're kind of into that kind of thing, of seeing what your crew's up to. It's very adorable, I guess you could say, but really it doesn't do much else for you other than just kind of visually seeing what they're up to. So we made it to Double Coin here. Again, now we're going to go to the shop. They're going to pay me, hold on, 455 coins So I made almost around 300 credits worth of profit to sell those seeds. Now that may not seem like a whole lot to you. But again, remember, I only have one cargo hold. If I was a trading vessel, I'd probably have a shit ton of cargo holds and then just sell massive amount of quantities of things, not just, 6 units of one particular, seeds or whatever have you. You can also, of course, transport people. You can take jobs that may offer you more money than just what's available from the start. So, for instance, winter's coming, I'm starting to freeze, but I forgot my favorite jacket on my planet, Serengate. Take me there, okay? It'll require 1 seat, but I'll get 2,000 credits. I'll get a fail penalty of 1,000 credits if I don't take them there fast. So let's go ahead, let's do that. We're going to need to do that. We're going to need to buy some sitting facilities here. Some place for those people to sit. We'll put that there. We'll hit apply. That'll be built in. There's lots of different rooms here, by the way. There's gyms and arcade boxes and a cave theater and a club unit. There's lots of different kinds of weapons. We'll be exploring this in a little bit. I'm going to just do this one last job, and then I'll switch over to my other game, and then you'll see what that's like. So we're going to take this guy aboard the ship. He'll now appear in our crew. You can also see what kind of different kinds of crew there is, by the way. You can also, by the way, if they don't find the particular crew that you're looking for here, you can use the scout. That's another alien. It's freaking cool looking. I just love the graphics, by the way. I just love how stylized with the salesman or the hiring guy in this case. I love how everything has its own style and kind of just wacky style. I really dig it, is what I'm trying to say. You can use the scout to basically find somebody with a very specific skill. For instance, repairing, piloting, medic, shooting, hacking, cooking, whatever you may need. You can find somebody here like, okay, well, I want a medic who's shooting and can cook too. Well, that's going to cost you 25,000 credits. It's an option available to you. You don't have to do that. You just can if you want. So we got a job here. So let's go do that now. I can go up here, look at my job. I need to take them to Serengate. Serengate is actually pretty freaking close, which is sweet. So it won't take that long to get to Serengate. Now you'll see that our passenger is calmly sitting down here and not really doing anything. Looks like we have a random event. Oh no, obviously someone has broken into your ship back at station. Bryson has just discovered loss of some very intimate belongings. Bad mood for a while. Better call Saul. Shush, don't cry. Better call Saul, I guess. Crew member on strike. Bryson's on strike. Care for the needs of crew members to improve their morale. So Bryce is pissed off. I don't know what his problem is. I don't know what to do for him. He just needs to calm his shit. What's your problem, man? What's your problem? I can't do nothing for you. He calmed down. Now you can see that bar again is filling up. He was just pissed off. A random event occurred, and he's basically getting all of his needs met again, and he'll be happy again. He's just being a little whiny butthead, I guess. So we'll drop off this crew member. We'll get some money, and I find that actually transporting people is the best way to actually make money. But there is more dangerous missions that you can do, like taking people out, transferring narcotics that offer a butt ton of money, and it also tells you the danger level of that particular job. So for instance, I think this job was only an estimated 2 difficulty. Not that big a deal. We might maybe get a pirate. I doubt it. Are we going to get them fair fast enough? That's what I'm kind of worried about right now. You know what? Oh, we might not succeed this mission. Okay, no, we made it. We made it. Whew! That was crazy. You can't fail the missions, and there's like penalties for that. But you can see there's like different kinds of missions here. These guys want iron. They want iron in mass amounts or tools, and they'll pay quite a bit for that. This one is health declare them illegal. This guy wants me to transport goods for 5,000 credits. There'll be consequences if I get caught. I could be boarded or attacked, etc., etc. There's more crew members for you to recruit. So I think that pretty much sums up everything that you can kind of do as far as the stations goes. There's alerts. Also, right here, I forgot to mention those on the top here. There's usually messages if something breaks or alerts, whatever have you. It shows you how much cargo you have, your money amount, your day, if your node is active, normal speed, all that good kind of stuff. Like I said, it's a very intuitive UI, I have to say. So we're going to go back to the main menu, as I do want to show off some of the combat. So we're going to go to, I think it's this one, right? I'm hoping it's this one. I think it's this one. Now, I basically set up an attack ship, basically, just right away. Took a mission to basically take someone out. And I kind of left it there. So now we're going to go do that mission, hopefully, and see what the combat's like. In the combat, you have to literally buy the weapons, buy the ammo, have the space for it on your ship, as you can see right here, for instance. I have a weapons station, and weapons have to be placed in very specific spots also, which is something I took actually quite a while to figure out. So let's go to our node here. Our mission is to take out a crazy high priest near Nidipun. Of course, this is all the names, all the planets are usually randomly generated. And it's not that far, so it'll only take us 3 days. Now remember, you do need to have a crew to match the skills that you want. So for instance, this guy right here, it'll show him in a bit, I think. I think it's just loading. His skill is, of course, to operate the turret. He can also operate torpedoes or cannons. He is a gunner, essentially. That is all his job is. At least that's what I have him trained for. He could probably have other skills that'll make him more useful around just the normal parts of the ship. This guy is just here to repair and a pilot. Like I said, very just brass tacks type thing right here going on, just to get things going. Let's see what we're almost close. You can also zoom in very quickly, very detailed. Let's go. I'm sorry. You've held our goddess prisoner within your rotting bodies. Okay, so he's hailing us, and now combat is going to begin. Now, when combat begins, you have several options of what you can do. You can have your character kind of ram the enemy, fly by them, flee, or fly in circles, and then you can also obviously choose to fire. It'll show your percentage. That better not be how many bullets we have. That better not be right. I know I bought bullets for my gun, unless I bought the wrong gun, which is very possible. All right, no, we didn't. Totally didn't. Okay, cool. Let's zoom in. Now it's showing you my odds of hitting there as they increase. He also is going to start firing at me. We're going to fire back. Hit him! Oh, you missed. And you can see we're starting to do damage there. Well, and his hull will start decreasing in value there. Hopefully we have enough ammo to take his ass out. That's one thing I'm worried about. We should, though. I bought plenty of ammo. All right, come on. Get in closer. Let's go ram him. Okay, we're going to ram, because the reason I want to ram them is it's going to put my ship in a position to kind of get a better shot on them, hopefully. Yeah, perfect. Let's unload on them. Yeah. Now, combat right now is very kind of sluggish, and I would say a little bit even slow even. But I imagine that's something that'll be developed more. They're going to balance more. We're getting hit hard. He's obviously hitting us with torpedoes and missiles, where we're just hitting with our kind of basic turret. Are we out of bullets? Oh no, he just went to get more rounds. Okay, let's go. I don't think we're gonna hit from that far. That was stupid of me. Now we're pretty damaged. He's pretty damaged. Our navigation has been taking a lot of damage. But again, we have a repairer inside the ship. We can go, of course, go inside, look at the ship, and see what they're all doing. As you can see right there, that's where our ammo is. Our guy is repairing as much as possible. Damn, we're getting hit. Keep firing, a-holes! Now this guy might take us out here. There's different kinds of weapons. There's missiles. You can hack the enemy's shields. There's a lot of different things you can do. Oh, come on. Get in closer. Fly by. Oh, we got hit by a missile. He's calling us. We hit him a couple times. That's good. Oh my god. We're going to die. I'm not going to accept his hail. He's going to offer us a chance to essentially surrender. This guy's probably more tougher than I could take on. Oh god, we're going to ram him. Oh god. Okay, now he's calling for some reason. Let's answer the call. The pirate demands money from me? What the hell? Refuse. Are you crazy? Okay, what do you want now? Refuse. You're going to die. No, I'm not. No, ignore. Fire! Fire everything! Oh god! Are we gonna get the last shot off? Oh, we missed! Okay, come on. I have no idea what this button right here does to the left of fire. All I know is that our enemy is literally one smidgen from dying. Oh god, oh god, oh god. If that missile hits us, we're dead. Oh, we're dead! Oh, we died. We had him so close to death. We died, though. Oh my god, we were blown to smithereens. But that's just where you crumble. I guess, is that game gone forever? No, it looks like we can pick it up from where we last left off if we wanted to. But yeah, guys, that basically covers the combat. Obviously, there'll probably be more things thrown into it as the game is further developed, hopefully. Like I said, there's currently 3 modes planned for the game. We're going to go check that out really quick. There's a campaign mode that's not currently in yet. The prologue mode, which is kind of like a tutorial, it's not... the prologue does... I think it kind of lacks information currently. It's something they need to just... It doesn't tell you as much as I liked. It gives you the basic essentials of how to play the game. I just think there's just more information to be learned there for sure. And the tutorial just needs to maybe be a little bit more fleshed out, but that's something that will come with time, guys. Cosmonautica is a very impressive game, guys. It has many elements to it, and I enjoy the open-ended nature of the game, you know, allowing you to basically do whatever the hell you want in the galaxy. And the game has a lot of potential, guys, and it seems really like a lot of fun. Yes, the game's tutorial could explain things a bit better. Obviously, the game needs to rebalance its downtime a bit, you know, from traveling to planet to planet. It could be a little bit longer than I particularly enjoy. There is bugs in the game, but that is what early access is all for, guys, to clear out all those things and take feedback from you, the gamers and viewers, and make the game better, guys. I will be keeping track of this game, guys, as it really just has a lot of great potential, and even, you know, potential for a Let's Play series, which, you know, might be in order for this game for sure, guys. So big thanks to the developer for a chance to check this game out. Thank you for watching. Remember to subscribe and share, and I'll keep bringing you awesome games, guys. Till next time, play more indie games.